Koh Lipe is often called the Maldives of Thailand, and there is a very good reason for that. The beaches are gorgeous and the water is crystal clear. Join us today as we walk around this beautiful island, and as always, there is some delicious food and a few surprises along the way.
This is the hotel we're staying at, and right behind me is the beach.
This beach is absolutely gorgeous. This is Pattaya Beach and the water is crystal clear. I think this is the best water we've seen in Thailand so far. We're gonna go to a few other beaches today to compare them, walk around the island, see the whole thing. Then we're gonna end the day with snorkeling here. I seriously cannot get over how crystal clear and blue this water is.
This beach really is not overly busy, but we wanted to go check out the other beaches to see if there was even less people there.
Now we are here at Koh Lipe's famous walking street. We're gonna walk down it. There's a bunch of restaurants and shops and 7-Eleven, of course. So let's go check it out. There's some cute swimsuits there. It's a cute little tea shop. Some boba, it looks like. Lots of clothing stores there. Some hotels. That's an interesting one.
We are learning that just because this is called the walking street does not mean that it's only for pedestrians. There's a ton of motorbikes going by and even taxis carrying people's luggage to their hotels. Like that. The main point of today is going around and checking out all of the beaches on this island, but we can pretty much just walk around the entire thing because Koh Lipe is that small.
As we're walking down the street, we're looking at all of the cute restaurants, seeing which ones we want to go to. There's a Spanish tapas place that we've heard amazing things about, so we might have to check that out, or we might just get some Thai food later. Who knows? I did get my iced cappuccino, of course, from 7-Eleven and some water because it's hot today. The further we get away from the beach, the further north that we're walking, it is way quieter and way more chill, and there's still lots of restaurants and shops, so this might be the way to go. We've also seen a ton of dive shops, so if you like diving, this is the place for you. I might try to convince Jacob to go diving again tomorrow, or maybe just snorkeling. We just saw some cars. Thought there was none on this island.
We seem to have either reached the end of the walking street or at least gotten to some intersection. I intentionally led us down the path to the beach that looked a little less touristy, like it was less for foreigners than the locals, and so I just wanted to see what was down here. The road is a little bit narrow, so you always gotta watch out for the motorbikes, but we did just get a coconut donut. Coconut donut, 10 baht.
Coconut donut, 10 baht, 10 baht, cocoa. Coconut donut, 10 baht, 10 baht, cocoa.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I've never had a coconut donut before. This honestly doesn't look like a donut, but it smells good and it looks good, so. I don't even know. It definitely does not resemble a donut, other than the fact that it's fried. It's like really gooey in the middle and crispy on the outside. It almost just tastes like coconut filling that was like fried.
It really doesn't have to be that good for it to be a worthwhile purchase. I mean, it's already a fun experience, and it was 10 baht, so basically like 30 cents in US. For me personally, I really love walking on these streets where there's hardly like any buildings or any businesses. It just feels like you get more sense of the island and what like the locals do.
Yeah, I feel like this is definitely like an island vibe right now. Like, I'm really liking it. We are on our way to Sunrise Beach right now, and then we might go to North Point Beach afterwards.
I guess we go this way? Probably looks more beachy than down there.
I don't really think this is the way to the beach.
It looked like our best bet, but maybe we're just going to some hotel. Maybe we can get to the beach from here. Wow, this really is so beautiful. I cannot get over the water. It is just
stunning, and these like little like islands out there just make it so much better.
We definitely overshot Sunrise Beach. Looks like it's high tide right now. It's like coming up to the woods. This water really is amazing to look at, but looking on Google Maps, I think we're in the wrong area. Or either it's like really high tide right now, or just like we've overshot Sunrise Beach a little bit, and so we don't get like all the sand. So we're sitting on a bench right now, just staring out at the waves. We can either go back that way to Sunrise Beach, or we can head up north and go to North Point. So Sunrise Beach is over there where there's like a lot of boats, and I'm sure there's a lot of people. I can see how it would be beautiful because the sunrise would be right over there. It would come up on the horizon, but we're not really sunrise kind of people.
We're more sunset people.
Which is interesting. There's actually a beach here in Koh Lipe called Sunset Beach. So we might be doing that today. We'll have to see. That's not gonna happen for like 5 or 6 more hours.
I just want to jump in this water so badly, so we're gonna go find a beach where we can get in the water. We are going to attempt to walk on this beach, even though it's super high tide. We're gonna try to walk this way. I think we'll be okay. Our feet are about to get very wet. We have to walk to the beach though, so what are you gonna do? Oh, there it is.
Okay, getting in the water.
Honestly, it feels really good. There's so many cute little beach bars here, and they look pretty affordable too.
This might not have been the best way to go, but it was the quickest and probably the most convenient, even though our shoes got soaked.
Koh Lipe is just absolute paradise. I am loving this so much. The beaches are just stunning. The mountains are amazing. I can't believe we're here.
We are gonna head even more north to get to the northernmost point in Koh Lipe. And right here is Koh Adong. It's like another island. It's a lot bigger, but I don't know if anybody actually lives on it.
It looks like there's a school right on this beach. This would be the best place ever to go to school. You just have a view of the beach all the time. There's some boys playing a soccer game and they're all in uniforms, and just, wow, I would love to go to school here.
Ban Koh Lipe School. Looks fun. I am looking at Koh Adong right now, and it does look like there are a couple hotels, and so I'm sure some people have to live on that island, but not very many.
Now, staying at these beach bungalows would be absolutely incredible. You have this view right here. Oh my gosh. If we ever come back to Koh Lipe and we have more money, this is where we're staying. We made it to the northernmost point in Koh Lipe. We started all the way in the south. It was definitely a walk to get here, but I think it was worth it. It is amazing.
It's pretty busy over here, but that's okay. This is one of the main attractions of the island. It's gorgeous with a lot of resorts and hotels. There's also like a bar over there we might go to. It is just, it's very enjoyable. It took us 2 hours to walk here, but of course we didn't head straight here. We were walking around the streets and the beaches, just relaxing. You can see the north, you can also see the east as well as the west. This is a good place to be. We're hanging out in the water now. It feels really refreshing. It's not too cold either, so it's just the perfect temperature.
The water is so clear, I feel like I just want to like drink it. It's so beautiful. So many fishies! There's lots of people snorkeling over there. I don't know if they're seeing anything cool, but there's lots of people doing it. This beach is pretty busy as there's lots of resorts on it, but honestly, we have like a lot of space to ourselves, so it's really not that bad. And I just, like I said before, the water is just unbelievably clear. Oh, I love it here so much. I would say the biggest difference between this side of the island and the side of the island that we're staying on is that the waves here are a lot bigger. Where we're staying, it's like pretty calm and there's not really any waves. Although the pier is over there, so this might be the place to stay. We started walking away from the beach, gonna make our trek to get some food, go to another beach, but we passed by this tomb. It says Tokira Tomb. And the weird thing is that there's like maybe like 50 bottles of red Fanta that have straws in them that are barely drinking out of. So if you know why it's like this, please let us know. It's very interesting. The tomb is very pretty also.
On our way back, we got to look at how the locals live. We got to see some of their houses. It's really cool that this island is so small that we had the ability to do that, because usually when you go to a place, there's usually a section for foreigners and a section for locals, but we just walked right through the middle of the island and got to see all of that. And now we're here at this restaurant. We were so surprised at how large their menu was. So we sat here for like 10 minutes looking at all of the items. We're getting some curry, some fish and chips, and a tuna sandwich. We haven't really got like a sandwich yet in like our whole time in Thailand, but it's like a baguette. And so I think that one's gonna be really good. This is the tuna and bacon baguette. They gave us fork and knife, so I think I'm supposed to cut it up instead of use my hands. There's cucumbers, tomatoes, bacon, tuna, maybe some mayonnaise, some carrots. There's a lot of stuff there. I really like it.
And I got a watermelon shake to start. Oh, it is so good. All of the shakes that we've had in Thailand are amazing, and this one is so sweet and refreshing after a long day on the beach. This was needed.
I don't know if it was just because I was extremely hungry, but that baguette was amazing. One of the best foods that we've had in Thailand. Well, at least in my opinion. So I already finished it. And our next food has arrived.
We ordered fish and chips, but looks like it's octopus. Little tentacles. Next we have some octopus and French fries, which we know we like French fries. And I got some green curry with roti. Actually not had this yet, but I see it everywhere in Thailand. It smells so good. Oh yeah. The curry is so good and just the right amount of spicy with the coconut flavors. And this is delicious. I'm not normally a big fan of octopus, but I'll drown it in the chili sauce. Let's see. Oh. I didn't like any octopus. It like exploded in my mouth. The crust is good. Jacob is in heaven right now.
Pineapple and chocolate pancake. This is my new favorite dessert. We just discovered this a few days ago. Oh, it is the Thai pancake. I thought it might be a weird combination with hot pineapple. It is a weird combination, but I mean, I paid for it, so I'll eat it. And I love the chocolate on here. And it's really not that bad. It's good.
I don't know what Jacob's talking about. I thought that was delicious. We're back at Pattaya Beach where we started, but we are gonna go snorkeling right now, just right out here. I don't know if we'll see a lot of stuff, but it'll be fun just to get in and go swimming and hopefully see some coral and maybe some fishes. Also, the food at that restaurant was so delicious. I already asked Jacob if we could go back tomorrow because I need more of that curry in my life.
Ready?
Time to snorkel! We are so far away from the beach right now because it's low tide. We're like, I mean, at least 100 feet out into the ocean, and we're just like barely waist deep. You can walk so far out. I am like in shock right now. There's a guy like so far out there and he's just up to his knees. Hurry, hurry. It's that little block thing right there. Oh my gosh, what the heck? That was so cool. We just saw the tiniest little squid. He was so cute. He was just like floating on the surface, and then he would like jet off and leave like this huge like trail of ink behind him. It was so crazy.
But we also got bit by a fish.
Jacob was like, something just hit my ankle and it really hurt. What?
Really hard, it just hit my ankle. It was hard. It felt like somebody threw a rock at my ankle. That really hurt.
And you can see the marks on Jacob's ankle and on my leg of the fish bite. That is my fish bite. What the heck? That is so crazy. And mine is still stinging. Have you ever been bit by by a fish before?
Maybe once, but this is a rare opportunity.
You can see the bite marks right there. There's the 2 teeth. And you can see mine right there too. This is actually so funny because when I got bit by a monkey in the Amazon, I didn't have anything to clean it, but this hand sanitizer spray, and conveniently when I get bit by a fish in Thailand, I just happen to have the same bottle of hand sanitizer on me. So I sprayed it on the bite. It actually burned really bad, but it comes in handy when I get bit by weird things in all these different countries.
We are not at Sunset Beach. That's on the other side of the island, but this is still a pretty good view. I'll take it. This day made us fans of Koh Lipe. We loved seeing the town and the water. We love the water so much, we're gonna go snorkeling in our next video here. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you there.